If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 72 of the Chelsea career mode here on FIFA 15. We start with a really tough game at home against Manchester United. Now obviously it's going to be one of the more difficult games we've faced so far to this day since stepping it up to Legendary. We have played Man City and Arsenal so far this season, but we were still on world class when we played them. Since then, we've only really faced a couple of sides that really gave us a proper challenge on Legendary, apart from obviously the game that we lost against Burnley, where I was still kind of finding my feet with the difficulty. But they're starting James Wilson alongside Robin van Persie. Don't know where Wayne Rooney is, not in the starting lineup or on the bench, so perhaps he's suspended or injured. They're starting David De Gea on the bench as well, with Anders Lindegaard in goal because the CPU does stupid things like that. But Di Maria plays through Robin van Persie here for the first chance of the game. Good technique, I guess, on the header, but he perhaps should have done a lot better with that, trying to let it drop onto his left foot so he could volley it into the back of the net. And you'll notice we're into the second half already. This was a game of very, very few chances, one of which was taken here by Will Keane, who'd come on for the injured Van Persie in the first half. Unfortunately for him, he was offside, you'll see from the replay, just a little bit the wrong side of the line. There's a deep defender there, so they thought they were going to be able to play him on, but he just crossed over at the wrong point and was definitely the wrong side of the line. Like I say, very, very few chances in this game, and as you've seen to this point, 73 minutes in, all of them been going to Manchester United. Lovely ball over to Ander Herrera here. We get a little bit fortunate with the way that it rebounds off a couple of heels, drops to James Wilson, into Will Keane again, obviously onside this time. Di Maria into Fellaini, but he smashes it well over the top of the bar. Then finally, we have a chance of our own just a few minutes after that one. Eden Hazard squares it across to Cesc Fabregas here. Good change of feet from him to try and send Fellaini. Didn't quite work, but he finds Diego Costa. Great shot from him, but an equally good save from Anders Lindegaard before Luke Shaw scrambles it away. And that was the end of the game. A 0-0 draw at home against Manchester United. That was the most difficult game that I've had to play so far on Legendary. I was so lucky not to have conceded one or two times. Obviously, they did put the ball in the back of the net as well, and I could not break them down. I just could not create any chances. So we head into the second game of the episode, which is, as you can see, in the snow, unfortunately, away from home against Tottenham. Now, obviously, it being in the snow and on Legendary is going to be a bit of a challenge. I've not played in the snow on this highest difficulty before, so it's really going to be a little bit difficult for me. But they're starting a strong lineup. They always seem to sign Mario Gomez, another scripted transfer for career mode. Unfortunately, Gomez to Tottenham, but we're starting the same lineup that started against Manchester United. However, Robert Lewandowski starts up top this time rather than Diego Costa. So we'll have to see if that change up top can actually give us the emphasis to score a goal in this one and actually create some more chances. But Tottenham start on the front foot after 5 minutes. Lamela finds Dembele. Lovely ball over the top here actually to Nasser Chadli. So much space there. Don't know where Danny Carvajal went, but he drills it in at the near post and Tottenham take the lead. So if we were going to have positive changes in the way that we were building up the game or building up our chances in this game, we needed them to happen more so than ever now. And we get so lucky with the way that this move doesn't end up in the back of the net. Crazy, crazy way that it bounces around. Then my clearance kicked off the back of a defender and went straight back to Tottenham again. Christian Eriksen plays the ball out wide to Nasser Chadli. He gets around the outside of the defender, drills it towards goal, but Courtois is able to get down and turn it around the post for a corner, which luckily nothing came of. So we're really fortunate not to be 2 or 3-0 down already at this stage. This was by far the hardest game, or hardest two games that I've played so far on Legendary. There's our first chance of the game. Still really struggling to create chances against the better sides on Legendary. But Cesc plays it into Oscar here. We're in the second half now. Oscar's actually going to work it back to the Spaniard. Really good first touch. Dances around Danny Rose and finds the back of the net in the 59th minute. And that was going to be game. Two ridiculously close games that barely had any chances in them whatsoever. And we get a 1-1 draw. Now, I was planning, or the plan was to play these two games and actually skip doing the squad report and delay it till tomorrow, because we've got the one game against Aston Villa before we get to the transfer window. I thought those games felt really, really entertaining when I was playing them. There was a lot of midfield battles, a lot of good tackles being thrown in, but barely any goal-scoring opportunities. And when I came to edit it, I noticed that there was like 4 highlights for one game and 5 for the other, and that was it. So, unfortunately, it is a really short episode today, and I didn't really anticipate
anticipate that, to be completely honest, so I apologise. But tomorrow we will have the one game against Aston Villa and a squad report, and then we can have a transfer targets video on Wednesday. The plan was initially, to delay the squad report so that we had enough content to fill a proper episode tomorrow with just the one game against Aston Villa, and unfortunately the two games we played today didn't really offer up too many chances, so it is a real short episode, but fingers crossed tomorrow's will be a little bit longer, and hopefully I'll just go out my way to try and score like 7 goals and win 7-0, so that there's plenty of highlights to show you. Aston Villa actually not having the best of seasons. You can see down there is 17th, but that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Again, apologies it's so short, but tomorrow we'll have a squad report as well that's been delayed from today until tomorrow. But thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new. Of course, let me know in the comment section down below some potential transfer signings, and I'll maybe throw them into the transfer targets video for Wednesday, or maybe I'll have a look at them, or definitely have a look at them when we get to the window, which will be starting Wednesday/Thursday. But for now, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.